Back in the dungeon again. Wanted to talk about dreams and how many crazy dreams that I've had lately. A lot of really weird dreams. Spooky, scary, freaky, weird, trippy. Not so good dreams that I wonder why would I even dream that? I don't know. And I don't like them. They're like really shitty. They suck. And I've also had dreams where I'm trying to fly. I'm like, I don't know, like out in the desert or something. And I'm like trying to practice flying. And I kind of like throw myself out and I don't quite hit the ground, but I'm floating. And I'm floating above the ground, but I never really like get off of the ground. I kind of fall a couple of times. I get up, and I never like really fly. I kind of just sort of just sit there and float. I always have the same dream, and I don't know. It's weird. I always wonder what that means. But I've also had a dream yesterday where it's the first one I've had where I was flying, man. It was weird. It felt very real. I was flying all over the place. I was flying around like Superman. It was crazy, and it was really cool. It felt like I could feel the air. I can just grab it with my hands. I could think to move forward. I would move. Like everything was working out perfect, and there was some context to it, but I couldn't remember what it was. But whatever it was something. Something was going on. It wasn't. Was something was like trying to fight me in it, and it just wasn't working out. Whatever it was in that dream, everything was just working out. It was really cool, and I mean, I was flying in the sky. I was stopping when I wanted to. I was landing the right way. I mean, everything was like perfect. But I don't remember the context because I woke up and all I remember was what I was doing. I don't remember the situation that I was in. I know that there's something was going on, but I just can't remember it. And that's not the only one I've had like that, where I'm in a dream and I don't remember. I remember having a dream where I woke up and wanted to tell somebody, significant other, what happened, and I woke them up in the middle of the night, trying to tell them that. But the thing was, it was like I felt very excited and I wanted to tell them what I realized in the dream. That was like, felt like it was a very big deal. But I forgot. I I can't even, like, as soon as my eyes opened, I can I could feel the feeling, but whatever the heck it was just left my mind like instantly, and just kind of left me wondering like what the heck was that. I don't even know. I don't know what it was. So I don't really think about it too much. But a lot has been going on that you know I guess I could talk about, but considering that I had that dream, I guess I don't know, maybe because I had a couple beers in me. I don't know. I felt the need to write this, and it's a little messy. I think I could probably write better, but it's just trying to put my thoughts into sort of how I feel. And I just wrote down that if an angel or a demon has got to be a truly rare thing, at least to my understanding. Nevertheless, I feel it's a possibility that my thoughts and my actions are not necessarily my own when it comes to such possibilities, especially under pressure, duress. The very people that I judge or despise, I feel are, I wrote it down, nothing more than a reflection of my own inner being, which I despise. Being reflected back to me. Otherwise, why do I feel so affected by it? I ask myself. I cannot hate that because I come from that, and that's I grew up around such things, so problems, or we're a lot alike. We have a lot in common in those areas of imperfection as being a human, and we got a lot in common. A lot of not so good characteristics, if you want to say. But despise or hate myself, to do so would be to hate myself, and I love myself. So I cannot hate myself. And I put, let's see what else. Who I am, I cannot just blow that off. I feel a greater sense of urgency to make peace with that part of myself through a renewed method of understanding and patience. Lots of patience. Lots of patience that I could probably never imagine before. I do not know if I am capable of that, but that is where I'm at. And I am ready. To surrender to my better angels. Above all else, I could use some help. Small and meaningful gestures, I feel, are the antidote to any adversity, because my spirit is very hungry for that truth. And that is deeper than can be imagined or easily explained or easily understood. So maybe that's what the flying dream was about. Maybe I'm making peace with that. I don't know. I like to interpret dreams. So that's it. That's what I wanted to say. Peace.